Everything I've told you is the truth.
You've told me everything.
Well, everything that I can remember. If I think of anything else, I'll let you know.
You weren't like a stalker or anything, right?
No.
Okay.
No. You think I would look like a stalker?
It wasn't the most reassuring conversation.
Nathan, talk to me a little bit about this, the special called Finding Frances. What was the genesis of this? Because it's very different from your show for those who watch regularly.
Yeah, so that was Bill Heath, and he's a professional Bill Gates impersonator, or at least I thought he was before we started this. But so the show Nathan For You is normally we go out to come up with these absurd strategies to help real small businesses. So it's all real people in the show, and we needed a Bill Gates we needed a celebrity impersonator for a segment, and that guy applied as a Bill Gates impersonator, and that was in the second season. And we invited him back for the DVD commentary for that episode he was in because we found him interesting, and he talked about. He kind of went on a tangent during it. He took a call from AT&T during the DVD commentary, and we left it in. But he also started talking about this woman that he's 78 now. He talked about this woman that he dated for a couple of years when he was 20. He lost touch with her, but his biggest regret is that he should have married her, and he didn't, and he's been trying to find her. And he doesn't know anything about her. And I didn't think much of it at the time, but he kept coming around the office after that just to hang out, and he kept saying, I'm trying to find this woman, Frances, can you help me? And in Nathan For You, we try to weave in as much reality as we can. Like the things that are unexpected usually lead to like the best moments on camera. So we thought, well, maybe we could, make a story out of this and turn it into something with the show. And Comedy Central let us pursue it kind of as a little bit of a fishing expedition, and it turned into this 2-hour feature-length documentary, basically, that we aired as a special a few months ago.
Yeah, it's really interesting. I mean, it really is this really touching story about lost love and someone trying to reconcile themselves with a decision they made 50 years ago. Tell me about what was involved in this production.
Well, yeah, I mean, Bill is, he moved out to LA to be an actor 50 years ago, and he's been trying to pursue, various things along with doing other work. And so the story, I guess, was kind of really compelling that there's this potential for, he said if he finds her, he wants to marry her. And it just felt like it had a lot of ingredients for like a really good story. And it was actually a different tone than the normal show we kind of discovered as we were doing it because a story like that, if you're really looking at it, is there's sadness to it as well. And, he's been living with regret for all this time. And we flew out to Arkansas, actually. We shot the whole thing in Arkansas. And to spend a lot of time with someone who, has that type of regret. And they also, moved to LA like I did, kind of around the same age I did, to be an actor.
Mm-hmm.
Or to
less than 50 years ago.
Yeah, it makes you think about your own life and kind of where you're headed. And, brought up a lot of feelings that I didn't necessarily expect to think when we first set out to do it. And because of that, I think, even though there are like some silly moments in it, and Bill is such an interesting character, there actually are some like pretty kind of emotional moments.